You know, one of the easiest pieces of deer meat to cook is the backstrap. A lot of people call the backstrap the tenderloin, but the tenderloin is that little flat muscle on the inside of the rib cage. The backstrap, the loin, is on the outside. First thing I did with it was trim the silver skin from the outside of it. If there's any kind of discolored meat, if there's any spots that are freezer burnt, just trim those spots away. Make sure that you have a really nice, clean piece of venison loin or backstrap. And I'm just going to cut it up into pieces so that it'll cook a little quicker. And this is going to be a stir fry, kind of, on a cast iron griddle. But first thing is it has to be seasoned just a bit with a High Mountain venison rub. And on the griddle, I've got some olive oil. I'm going to use some ponzu. Ponzu, for those who don't know what ponzu is a low sodium citrus flavored soy sauce, this particular ponzu. Ponzu by itself, if you see it, as a clear liquid, it has kind of an edge to it. When you add soy to it and citrus to it, it's really, really mild. It has less sodium than low sodium soy sauce. And once it gets over onto the griddle top, I'm gonna put some of that on there. I've also got some sesame oil. And look in the Asian section for this sesame oil. It's a toasted flavor. It's not just regular sesame oil that you find next to your olive oil. Toasted sesame oil. I'm gonna heat this up a little bit with one of my favorite seasonings. This is sriracha. Rooster sauce, as it's known in some places. It's gonna add heat, but it's not screaming hot heat, because I don't like screaming hot heat, but I do like flavor. And this is going to the griddle. And to that, I've got sweet potato, green onion, garlic, jalapeno, red bell pepper, and onion. Now, if I want this to taste bad, I'll cook it until it's well done, and then the flavors of liver and mutton and gamey type flavors will start to actually increase as you cook it more. This meat's just about done. I'm gonna add some of the ponzu. And the reason that you don't add ponzu or soy sauce very early, any kind of soy sauce based sauce, once it reduces, it'll intensify the salt flavor, and I don't want overly salty meat. But do use sesame oil very sparingly, just a little bit will do. I'm gonna add a little sriracha. And I'm gonna get the meat out of here in a minute. Give the vegetables a couple more seconds to cook. All right, vegetables here, backstrap over here. I feel the need for heat. And what a great setting here at Sportsman's Paradise in Paradise, Utah. Great place to hang out if you want to do a guided hunt, fishing, they've got it all here. Highly recommend you check out Sportsman's Paradise. And I'm gonna check out the inside of this backstrap to make sure that I have not overcooked it. And as it turns out, I haven't. Along the outside edge, I have the cooked part. It's still rare to medium rare in the center. If you're gonna cook a big piece of meat like this, let it sit out for about 15 to 20 minutes on the cutting board, covered up, keep the bugs off it, so that it gets closer to room temperature before you put it on the grill. That way you won't have a cold center. It'll be a nice warm center, but not overcooked and extremely flavorful.